they're often racing. The Paul Marshall's final UK racecourse, Nov Hrd, Class 4 race underway. 2 miles the trip, 8 flights of hurdles, and one of us is lying. The Greys taking them along on the far side with Parker Nonciard and VE Day disputing second place as they approach the first flight, which they all jump safely. The red and blue colours of Solway Starry and the sheepskin noseband disputing second there with VE Day. Parker Nonciard, the green jacket, in fourth, and then a gap of 2 lengths back to Foxwood and 3 or 4 lengths back then to the newcomer Gold Terms, who is on hurdling debut here today, but has had a run on the flat before. Down they come, down the home straight towards the 2 flights, which are spread out quite nicely here. One of us is lying out in front in his first time blinkers. Jumps it about 2 lengths to the good over VE Day. Brian Hughes on the inside. Daryl Jacob close up though with Parker Nonciard, the odds-on favourite. And then right behind them then is Solway Starry, Foxwood and Gold Terms settling into it in the back of the field. Here's the last flight on the circuit, and they're all over it safely. So they're coming up past the enclosures then with one of us is lying, taking the field along at a pretty sensible pace. Certainly not flat out by any stretch of the imagination, leading by 2 lengths or so. Parker Nonciard racing second, with VE Day hugging the inside in third place. Solway Starry a length down in fourth, 2 lengths back to Foxwood, 3 or 4 then back to Gold Terms. They're racing away from us now, and 1 flight on this part of the course. Field probably separated by about 10 lengths maybe as they come down towards this next flight. One of us is lying, skipped over it well, and they're all jumping well, these novices, and they move down the side of the course now and start taking the long sweeping right-hander, which will take them down the back straight. Over on the far side of the track lies flight number 5. One of us is lying the leader, Parker Nonciard, VE Day, Solway Starry, Joe Williamson in the saddle now, replacing Tommy Dowson, and then Foxwood and Gold Terms. Here's the 5th. VE Day got in a bit tight there, but he's still disputing third place with Solway Starry, who continues to travel well. Parker Nonciard now moves up on the outside of One of Us is Lying. As they go past their point of departure, they've got 3 more flights left to take here. Daryl Jacob on the outside, cruising along on Parker Nonciard. Having said that, One of Us is Lying is still lobbing along, but as they come to the third last there, Parker Nonciard for the first time puts his head in front. Now VE Day is being ridden just behind closely in fourth, is responding. Wider Solway Starry is running well still. Moving down towards the entrance to the home straight here. Parker Nonciard now, Daryl Jacob, and now VE Day within half a length, but Brian Hughes just bumping him along to try and close, whereas Daryl hasn't moved at all yet on the leader. Coming down to the second last here, Parker Nonciard in front, with VE Day pestering on the outside there, coming towards it now, in the air together. Parker Nonciard now shaken up for the first time, begins to respond though. VE Day is clinging to him though, he's only got about a length to find. They're up towards the final flight. Parker Nonciard is picking up pretty well in front, running around a bit, approaching the final flight. Here he goes over it. VE Day, a length to find in second place, is battling away bravely. Parker Nonciard is absolutely flat out here for Daryl Jacob, but he's doing enough. And Parker Nonciard comes home to win and land the odds for the Stuart Crawford team for Simon Munir and Isaac Swade. VE Day was a good second under a penalty, clear of Solway Starry, and then Foxwood, One of Us is Lying, and pulling up at the back was Gold Terms. The Perth Racecourse welcomes UCI Championship visitors. Mdn Hrd underway, 2.5 miles, heading away from the grandstands down to the first of 10 flights. Champ Degan in the green jacket to the fore as they come down towards it. And also sitting handy is Bally Phillip on his outside. Slight error at the back by Call Me Harry, jumped it out to the left. So they're moving across towards the far side then. Champ Degan on the inside of Bally Phillip. And Bally Phillip takes over now. Champ Degan settling in second. Councillor K in the orange colours. Bayonetta on the inside, red and white diamonds. Dripsy Moon in the black and pink Diabolo. These are the leading 5 then. with a gap of 3 or 4 then to Our Zebo as they go towards the second flight. Our Zebo took that together there with, on the outside, Copper Kalana. Field already pretty well strung out, actually. Behind Copper Kalana is Money Naban, and then Noki, followed then by Carlo Storm, who's being pushed along, and finally Call Me Harry. Just looking at them across the track now, probably about 15 lengths between first and last, and Bally Phillip will take them round towards the third flight now, leading narrowly. You can see there that Champ de Gan, he's quite a keen type of horse in the green jacket with the white face. He's just lobbing along in second place. Right behind them then is Dripsy Moon, who just shades Bayonetta, the mare, on the inside rail there. Brian Hughes on board Bayonetta for third and fourth as they move up the home straight towards flights 4 and 5 now. On the wide outside, Noki in the red and yellow colours, just tracking Councillor K. Johns Jr. in the orange with the black cross belts. Money in a Ban is behind that one. And they move down towards the final flight on the circuit here, with still Bally Phillip on his hurdling debut, leading the field with Champ de Gan. Can this be his day when he finally manages to seal the deal? He took that alongside the leader. They're about 3 clear as they come up to the enclosures of, in third place, Dripsy Moon, just shading Bayonetta with Councillor K, getting closer now, Copper Kalana in the maroon colours. Then Noki on the outside then of the black and pink Money Naban. On the inside, Our Zebo is being pushed along as they complete their first circuit. The last two still Carlo Storm and Call Me Harry, who started his career off really promisingly but has been plagued by breathing issues. So he's been given a sympathetic ride at the moment in the hands of Danny McMenamin as they move away from us down towards the 6th flight now. And Champ de Gan took it in front. One of them flattened the flight there because a few at the back jumped through the gap. Champ de Gan, the leader, being held together in front though, still taking a good grip here for Daryl Jacob, with Bally Phillip now relegated to second place. Crossing over towards the far side then, Dripsy Moon has been travelling well in third. Bayonetta is on the inside then of Councillor K in 4th and 5th. Then Copper Kalana, who's getting better in the race all the time, with Noki on the outside as they cross over the next flight of hurdles. And there, Our Zebo wasn't that fluent, as being driven along towards the back by Mihal Nolan. That was flight number 7. Moving right-handed out of the back straight now. They got a run before they get towards the third last here in this maiden hurdle. Champ de Gan, still the leader, but you have to say Dripsy Moon on his hurdling debut is travelling strongly on his outside. Here's the third last now. Good leap there by Champ de Gan. Dripsy Moon now has not been shaken off. Bayonetta could have a say. She's going well on the rail. Then Councillor K is now shaken up by Jonge. In 5th place is Copper Kalana, and then a gap of 3 or 4 then back to Money Naban, and they move down towards the home straight here with 2 more flights left to take. Champ de Gan and Daryl Jacob taken on now by Dripsy Moon and Ben Harvey, both going pretty well here as they move down towards the second last. Here they come now. Champ de Gan in the green jacket, Dripsy Moon the black and pink. And Dripsy Moon for the first time just showed ahead there, and he's not moved much yet, Ben Harvey, and he's travelling pretty well. Bayonetta goes into 3rd place. Councillor K is in 4th. They're down towards the final flight here, and Dripsy Moon, who's been moving through the race pretty sweetly, comes up towards the final flight. He's jumped it clear by about 3 or 4 lengths from Champ de Gan, who can't raise another challenge here. And Ben Harvey is bringing home Dripsy Moon to win very nicely on Hurdle's debut for the John McConnell team. He's won readily, hasn't he, by about 7 lengths in the end. Champ de Gan placed again, Bayonetta 3rd, and then Call Me Harry ran a lovely race, stayed on for 4th, just ahead of Copper Kalana. Go, and they're off. The betting running on every race today at Bet Victor Handicap Chase, Class 3. And it's present and counting, and Brian Hughes will take them down towards the first of 15 fences. Hidden Commander, who's normally a front runner, settling in 2nd place ahead of Golden Taipan and Samurai Cracker out at the back. So there's always going to be a good pace on here with the 2 horses that like to go forward. Present and Counting is the one at the moment that's dominating the early stages. They're moving across towards the second fence, down the back straight here. It's an open ditch this time. Brian Hughes on board, present and counting. In second, a nice neat jump there by Hidden Commander in the hands of Sean Quinlan. On the outside is Samurai Cracker, and looking on the back still is Golden Taipan in the hands of Liam Harrison. Great big leap there by the leader. Spring-heeled at that one, present and counting over the third. Now they're moving across the far side of the racecourse, about to turn right-handed. Two horses disputing second. On the inside there is Hidden Commander. On the outside, deeper on the track, is Samurai Cracker. And looking on still, Golden Taipan. Lovely jump there by President Counting. He's in a great rhythm already here in the early part of this race. That was number 4. And he's opened up a lead here of about 6 lengths over Samurai Cracker. And then in third then is Hidden Commander, as the leader goes over the first in the home straight, which is an open ditch again. Now on towards the next plain one, number 6. Present and Counting, up towards it now, in the hands of 3-time champion jockey Brian Hughes. From in second place, Samurai Cracker. Warren McGill, the amateur, on board. On the right then is Golden Taipan, and the green sleeves on the inside. Alongside Golden Taipan is Hidden Commander. Just wonder whether he's enjoying being ridden with more restraint today, Hidden Commander. When you will soon find out. They're up towards the water jump, number 8. And when they jump that one, they've got a circuit left to take. The lead is about 10 lengths here. Present and Counting, freewheeling round the top bend. Samurai Cracker leading the other two, Hidden Commander and Golden Taipan together. And he's running loose here, isn't he? Present and Counting. The top weight moving down towards the 9th now. Not taking any prisoners at all. He skipped over that one with aplomb as well. Samurai Cracker over it in second. Not a good jump there by Golden Taipan. That was a little bit sticky, that. So he needs to just get a bit slicker. Hidden Commander is on his inside still. And there's still the 3 runners about 12 lengths behind Present and Counting, who moves down the far side now. Number 10 in the sights of Present and Counting. Another beautiful leap. Brian Hughes must be having a great spin on him here. They go down towards the 11th now. No change in the order behind in the chasing trio. And it's Present and Counting leading still by about 12. Samurai Cracker. Golden Taipan has relegated Hidden Commander into 4th now. Hidden Commander not really picking up. They've got to go some though, haven't they, to pick up Present and Counting. 15 lengths clear as he races down towards the 4th last then. At this stage, Golden Taipan is struggling to get past Samurai Cracker. He's over 4 out then, Present and Counting. And he's still full of running. In second place, Samurai Cracker, driven hard now, Golden Taipan, and then losing touch, Hidden Commander, as they move down towards the home straight here. And Present and Counting is already up towards the open ditch. This is 3 out. He's over it clear by about 12 lengths, maybe more than that. They haven't laid a glove on him. Down towards the second last they come. Now he can have a look, Brian. The champ on board, Present and Counting. He's up to the second last now. The other 3 being ridden along. Steadied at it, over it clear. And now one more fence to go for the top weight, Present and Counting. In second place is Golden Taipan. Here's the final fence now, steady and over. And he's clear. And he's got about a furlong run in here today. And they've never, ever got anywhere near him. He set out his stall as soon as the tapes went up. And they never saw him. An easy win for Present and Counting. One of the best of his career. 7th-time winner over fences for Brian Hughes and Donald McCain and the Turner family. Wins by about, I'm guessing, 25 lengths, maybe more. Golden Taipan, well, he was a good second. And third then was Samurai Cracker, ahead of the disappointing Hidden Commander.
Starting to make ground on the outside. It's from Big Hurd.